Om Shanti. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
brother.
Om Shanti. Thank you. Om Shanti. Today, 8th June 1971. The Avyakt Murli title is Three Things Are Needed in Life: Nourishment, Happiness, and Treasures, which we call Kurak, Kushi, or Khazana in Hindi. Baba has it's a wonderful Murli where Baba has described what is real happiness, what is the real nourishment, and what are the real treasures for a soul, and which are needed, which are essential in both lives, Lokik as well as Alokik. Baba has described in detail about the each one of these aspects, each one of these vital things required. And then Baba talks about the Magan Avastha, the totally lost in love, and how the our seva, the form of the seva, beginning, middle, and end, what will be the swarup. And about later on, Baba talks about the Shaktis, the memorials, the worship form, and praises the living form of the Shaktis. Baba has given in detail about these aspects. So let's read the Murli, and thereafter we'll all Brahmin family churn the Murli. Three things are needed in life: nourishment, happiness, and treasures. Three things are essential in life. What are they? Whether in Lokik life or in Alokik life, three things are essential for both lives. What are they? Firstly, you need nourishment. Secondly, happiness. And thirdly, the treasures. All these three things are essential. Nothing is possible without the treasures. Life is not a life without any happiness. And nourishment is also essential. So these three things are essential here also. What would you call the nourishment? The happiness is that of attainment, but what is the nourishment and what are the treasures? Bhagavad says the happiness is about, about the attainments. But what is the nourishment and what are the treasures, Baba? Baba is asking question. Then further describes about it. The treasures are those of knowledge, and the nourishment is the power or the energy with which the self is filled through remembrance. So, nourishment is energy for life. Have you had all the three attainments, or are you still attaining them? Now, this is something on which we can ponder upon. Do I, the soul, have these three attainments, or am I still attaining them? Where am I? You have also received the complete treasures, have you not? You have received the nourishment and you have the happiness anyway. You have received limitless treasures, have you not? Acha, if you were to tell someone of the limitless treasures you have received, in what way would you count them? So, any treasure, until unless we count it, we quantify it, we are not able to appreciate the magnitude of the treasures. So, If you tell others about them, tell them in such an easy way that all the treasures are easily included. Merge the ocean into the urn and show it to them. You tell them about the treasures that you have by counting them off one, two, three, etc. Here also you can tell others about all the treasures by counting up to five. One, two, three, four, and five. All the things of one are included together. There is only the one Father and the one knowledge. So many points would be included if you were to speak of just the one, that is ONE one. When you speak of two, the number two, there are so many points of two. For example, one Father, one knowledge, one religion, one intellect, one world, one language, one family, etc. Similarly, when you speak of two, there are so many points of two, like Bap and Dada, me, myself, and my Baba, and likewise. Then speak of three, and then also there are so many points. For example, mind, intellect, and sanskars, myself, Baba, Shiv Baba, and Brahma Baba, or three worlds, incorporeal world, subtle world, and the gross world or the corporeal world. So there are so many points in three also when we speak of three. So you can speak about the entire knowledge in one, two, three, four, and five. Just as someone counts treasures on his fingers, in the same way, you can speak about the treasures of knowledge by counting up to five. You can conduct a class on this. Now, this is something we can take it on as a exercise or kind of homework later on. Then see whether all the points are included in counting up to five. You should churn in such a way that knowledge becomes easy and that same knowledge also becomes entertaining. Very important. Knowledge becomes easy as well as entertaining. We don't have to fetch to other means for entertainment. Knowledge also becomes entertainment. Speak about the entire knowledge by counting up to five. This is also an easy method to speak of the treasures. Little children are also taught one, two, three, etc. So speak of the entire knowledge in just counting up to five, and the more you speak about and churn the treasures, there will definitely be that much more happiness. And by churning the treasures, you automatically reach the stage where you are totally lost in love. That is, in Hindi, it's called Magan Avastha. You totally merged in Baba's love. You then receive happiness and nourishment. Then the soul receives happiness and nourishment, and you also have the awareness of the treasures. Underline the word awareness. If you have all the three things in your awareness, then this life is said to be the most elevated life. Underline, Baba has given a unique definition of the most elevated life when there is an awareness of all the three things essential for life, that is, nourishment, happiness, and treasures. Can you achieve miracles by staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance? We have the attainments of the powers. Would you say that the attainment of the powers is a miracle? Those people practice many things and achieve miracles by occult power. Would you call this attainment a miracle? Would you call the power with which you perform tasks a miracle, you wouldn't call that a miracle. You do not use the powers considering them to be a miracle, but you use the powers for a task considering it to be your duty or the seva. It is your duty to carry out the task. Because of this, you would not accept it as a miracle. Here it is not a question of miracles. You consider this to be the practical task of Srimad. Underline the word Srimad. Those people have miraculous powers, whereas Srimad would enter your intellects. So there is a difference between Srimad and miracles. If you have attained the powers, it will be in your consciousness that you reached this stage through Srimad. That is through these directions, godly directions. You would not consider it to be a miracle, but Srimad. You would not use the powers considering them to be a miracle. You will use the powers considering it to be your duty. You will definitely receive the powers when we follow Srimad. When the soul follows Srimad, definitely the soul receives the divine spiritual powers from Baba. There will be no need to say anything through your lips, no need to speak anything. You will be able to carry out a task successfully through your thoughts. In the beginning, you had to speak a great deal through your lips in order to prove your tasks, for only then did you attain success. Now, you are even able to carry out your duty by speaking less. Later, you will have this practice. Your thoughts will carry out a task, something to ponder on. This is what Baba is visualizing our future stage where our thoughts will carry out a task. Our thoughts will be so powerful, so energyful that our thoughts will carry out a task. Sankalp says Srishti, which we call it. You will be able to call anyone through your thoughts. We will be able to touch upon anyone's intellect through our thoughts. You will be able to inspire someone for a task through your thoughts when the spiritual power is so powerful that the thoughts will be able to inspire someone for a task. You have these powers also, but you have to use them considering it to be your duty. But the condition is that we have to use it as a duty, considering it to be Baba's seva. You received this attainment through following Srimad. And the other condition is that follow Srimad. Just as you press a button and have an entire scene on a television, in the same way, you would have a thought here and the entire picture would be clearly drawn in the other person's intellect, as if you are. Baba is given a very beautiful example here, as if we are like a transmitting station where our thoughts will create a very dicto, very accurate picture in others' person's intellect. That other person intellect will receive the entire transmission and create a picture. You will have such a connection, spiritual connection. You will have the attainment of all these powers. For this attainment, all other things have to be removed from the intellect. The intellect has to be absolutely clean and clear. And you have to continue to follow the directions you have received through Srimad. Nothing else should be mixed with it. Wasteful thoughts are not Srimad. Underline. Wasteful thoughts are not Srimad, they are the dictates of your own mind. So, when you have such an intellect in which there is nothing but Srimad, you will then receive such powers. You are coming close, are you not? There is greater praise for the Shaktis. The Shaktis are praised in connection with the duties because the final completion in the corporeal form is carried out by the Shaktis. This is why there is a greater awareness of the duties and memorials of the Shaktis. Day by day, there will be less and less memorials and worship of the form of the deities, whilst the worship and the praise of the Shaktis will increase. You will be revealed whilst being praised in this way. Acha, Bapdada meeting Dadi Nirmal Shanta. You have established a place for service in Calcutta, but just as you have established a place for service, in the same way, the form of sustenance should now increase also. How can all souls receive the blessings of peace through the museum in Calcutta? There's a great deal of peacelessness in Calcutta. So you should spread so much sound that it reaches the government that peace can easily be attained through this place of meditation, this place of spiritual powers. Through the government, peace can also be offered to all. You are invited to go and give lectures in jails because you have the method to make sinful souls into charitable souls. This is why they invite you. In the same way, if there is peacelessness anywhere, they should consider the Shakti army and invite them. There will also be such an offer from the government. Only then will you be praised. Make such plans that the sound spreads amidst peacelessness. Peace is an instrument for safety. Underline. Peace is also an instrument for safety. You will be very well known through this. This will be our spatial attribute through which we'll be very well known. Just as the furnace or the bhatti is remembered because the particular place remained a place of safety, even though there was a fire burning all around it. So there will be fire in all four directions. But they will experience that this is the only place for peace. Fire is not only about the gross fire, but also about fire of the vikars, the vices. All five vices will be in their full flow in all four directions. So, but so there will not be any peace anywhere except for the Baba's place. So they will experience that this is the only place for peace. They will feel that they will feel they can only receive safety and peace through this place. Increase this task of sustenance. This will only happen when you create one place specially for the practice of yoga, so that as soon as people enter that place, they have the experience of not knowing to where they have come. Even the place can make someone's stage move forward. The place of Madhuban also makes your stage move forward. So create such a place that any soul who is distressed and troubled experiences from the moment he arrives where he has reached. Create such plans. Baba has given emphasis on the place, the vibrations of a place. They make people experience the powers, spiritual powers, and the peace and the safety. Do you consider yourselves to be the embodiment of success, in order to be the embodiment of success, what main virtue is it essential to imbibe? In order to be the embodiment of success, you need the main virtue of tolerance. Tolerance and easiness will make any task successful. Power of tolerance and easiness will make any task successful. Just as when a patient person carries out a task after careful consideration and so receives success, in the same way, those who are tolerant are able to make those who have strong, bitter sanskars cool or make a difficult task easy with the power of their tolerance. Those who have the power of tolerance will also definitely be deep and mature. Those who are mature go into the depth, and those who go into the depth will never be afraid of any task. They will attain success by going into the depth. Those who have the power of tolerance will not allow either the vibrations of extroversion or the thoughts that are created in the mind to confuse them or make them afraid. With their power of tolerance, they will be able to face that also. Such kind of confusion or the fear will not be able to enter the souls who have the power of tolerance. What is visible from the face of those who have the virtue of tolerance? The face of those who have the virtue of tolerance constantly reveals them to be content. Their eyes and features will never be those of discontentment. So we'll check ourselves. Take a pause of 1 second. Check. Am I a content soul? My eyes and features full of contentment. So those who themselves remain the embodiment of contentment will make others content. And whilst walking and moving, they will be experienced as angels. The virtue of tolerance is a very important dharana. The more you see the power of tolerance within yourself, accordingly, you should consider yourselves to be content with yourself and also others to be content with you. To be content means to attain success. There are those who are able to tolerate anything. To tolerate something means to go into the depth of it. Baba further elaborates the power of tolerance. What is the special attribute of the power of tolerance? It is to go into the depth of each virtue, each jewel. Just as when you go to the bottom of the ocean, you emerge with jewels. In the same way, those who are tolerant go into the depth, and through this depth, they are able to attain many powers which are not in the shallow waters, they are only in the depth, deep waters. Only those who are tolerant can attain the power of churning. Those who are tolerant will constantly remain busy in their own internal churning. And those who are engaged in churning have a stage, they attain a stage where they are lost in love, immense love, unlimited love of Father. That is Madan Avastha. The power of tolerance is very essential. Their faces will be the embodiment of virtues. You have to pay this much attention to the inculcation of tolerance. Only those who are tolerant are able to hold the shield of the drama. If you are not tolerant, it is difficult to get hold of the shield of the drama. Only those who are tolerant are able to be detached observers, sakshi, drishta, and are able to hold the shield of the drama. Do you pay that much attention to this? Baba is again and again emphasizing on what kind of great attention we have to give on this virtue of tolerance, power of tolerance. Constantly keep one or another virtue in front of you and go into the depth of it. The more you go into the depth, the more you will know the value of that virtue. So, value is dependent on the kind of depth which we have gone on that virtue. And the more you know about the value of any particular virtue, the more easy it is to imbibe it and to speak about it. There is so much depth in each virtue. However, only those who know this can become as valuable. Only they are praised as being those who are complete with all virtues. That is, only on the basis of virtues is there this much value. So there would be that much value in each virtue, and it is on that basis that you become as valuable. Go into such depth, and the more you know about the value of something, the more you will be able to relate it to others with that value. Acha, Om Shanti. Raki sister, should we stop here?
Yes,
Om
Father, we can
Shanti.
continue. We can
Oh,
continue the rest of the Murli tomorrow.
Jesus. So we'll take a pause and reflect first, do a deep, go to the depth, do an internal journey, go to the depth of Baba's Mahavak, Bapdada's Mahavak, spoken so far, and visualize yourself to be there for a few moments. Om Shanti. May I invite divine family members to contribute their sharing, their experience, their reflections on the Murli read so far.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Very beautiful
Om Shanti.
Murli, very well rendered. Uh, the point, I like the point where my Baba is told in this Murli about the contented soul. Uh, a content soul will make others also content. And while walking and moving, they will be recognized as angels. And to be content means to have success throughout, and these contented souls, they go into the depths and they get lost in the love. Thus they become embodiment of all the virtues. So today I just want to take the sankalpa of becoming an embodiment of contentment throughout the day. Om Shanti.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. But which is the power which brings the contentment, if I may ask? Which is the power
Tolerance.
Which is the virtue? Yeah. That is the source. Thank you, sister. Om Shanti. Anyone else kindly share?
Om Shanti, brother.
Om
I
Shanti.
want the meaning of earn. You are an earn and occult. These two meanings I need. Earn.
I
Merge
think
the
earn
ocean
means,
into the earn and show it to them.
yeah, sister, in Hindi it is called Gagar mein Sagar. Now you got the meaning? Gagar is the urn and Sagar is the ocean. So Baba,
In Hindi, what is the meaning for Gaga?
Gagar means it's a vessel in which we store water in
Oh,
kitchen.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
brother.
round shape. Om Shanti.
Okay. Then occult, OCCULT.
Occult means tantric powers. The occult powers are basically with some intention of some selfishness, selfish means, these kind, which are not considered good. They have vices in that powers. The tantric, you understand? No? Tantric,
Oh, okay, brother.
yeah, the worldly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
If I may just ask for everybody's churning, every soul churning, that there is Baba has given one homework, that count from 1 to 5 and then do churning and go into the depth of each 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The entire knowledge is there in this one, from that counting from 1 to 5. So can we do this exercise, Raki sister?
Sure,
Now?
we can. Yes.
Yeah, that. So I will first invite everybody's churning on the number 1. I'll give
Ek
one example
Baba.
myself. Yeah, very nice. Other souls may also please join.
One knowledge.
One knowledge, beautiful.
One religion.
One God.
Very nice.
One world.
Very great. Next.
One family.
Wow. Very
One
good.
dharma.
One
Adi
dharma.
Sanatana Devi Dev.
Yeah, one dharma.
One world.
One world.
One language. That is a language of love.
One language.
One dynasty.
One dynasty. Yeah. Okay.
Oneness in diversity.
Oneness in diversity. Yeah. Baba also talked about oneness. Yeah, that's
One knowledge.
one knowledge.
एक बल एक भरोसा.
One ek bal ek bharosa. That's also can be related to one.
One Baba.
One Baba, I think, has been spoken of. That was the first point, I believe. One intellect? Ekmat? Can we say one intellect?
Yes.
Yes. Any other point? Any other churning on the
One
number
truth. One truth.
one truth? Yes. In Satyuga, we'll be number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Number
Yeah.
one.
So number 1. Any other one? One, but one and none other. Can we say that? Only one and none
Yes.
other.
None but one.
None but one. Yeah. So there also we have got one. Okay, good, great. So we'll shift to the number 2.
Lakshmi Narayan.
Very nice.
Bap Dada.
Me and my Baba.
Atma Paramatma.
Yes.
Brahma Mama.
Brahma Baba and Bab Dada.
Yeah, मैं और मेरा बाबा, and मैं और
Masculine and feminine energy, like yin and yang.
Yeah, that basically is covered in Lakshmi Narayan, I believe. Maybe, I mean, that can be said as separately also. Okay.
He our
Next.
Jivan Mukti.
बाप और वर्षा.
Yoga and
बाप
seva
और-
ki balance.
ज्ञान और योग का बैलेंस, और योगा और सेवा का, योग और कर्म और योग का बैलेंस है ना. कर्म और
Knowledge and service.
knowledge and service, ज्ञान and सेवा. Okay.
Love and power.
Yeah, love and law, we can say. Baba often says love and law. If you can say power as law.
Because I remember in many Murlis he says, no, though you're the
Double
Shakti,
Yeah,
loving
Sneha
and
and
powerful
Shakti.
at the same time.
Yes, yes.
Muk-
Sneha and
muk-
Shakti. That's right, right. Love and power. Yeah.
Love
Mukti
others.
Yeah, one by one, please. Yeah.
Mukti Jivan Mukti.
Mukti and Jivan Mukti. That's also has got two. Yeah.
Bhakti and
Gati,
Sakshi.
Sadgati.
Say again. Bhakti and
Sakshi.
Acha, Sathi and Sakshi. You're saying.
Yeah.
Correct.
Double
Light
law.
and might.
Light and might.
Gadi Sadgadi.
Gati, Sadgati.
Highest and holiest.
Highest and holiest. Very good.
Himmat, madad.
Himmat and Madad. Yeah, Himmat-e-Bachche and Madad-e-Baap.
Double light.
Yeah, one light is of the illumination, and the other one is completely waste-free, free of the waste, free of the burdens. Yeah.
Mahan, Mehman.
Mahan and Mehman, yeah. This doublet, this is also there.
निमित्त and निर्माण.
The first word is Himmat.
Nimit.
Nimit,
निमित्त
Nimit
and
and Nirman.
निर्माण. कोमल
Yeah.
and कमाल.
Komal and
Atma.
Kamal.
Atma Paramatma.
Yeah, yeah. In simple terms, it is मैं और मेरा बाबा, isn't it?
Check and change.
Check and change. So there are so many.
Zeal and
basic-
enthusiasm.
Yeah, umang and utsaha, yeah. Bhakti and Bhavna. Bhakti and Gyan, I
Jnanyukt
think.
and Bandhan Mukt.
Yeah.
Jnanyukt and Bandhan Mukt.
So should we switch over?
Vishwarajya.
Yeah, so many. There are so many. There are, I think, they're very uncountable doublets. Now we'll go to triplets. Number 3.
Trimurti.
Yeah.
Trikardashi.
Yes.
Three
Sri
word.
Lokanati.
Yes.
Three fathers.
Myself, Baba and Baba.
Yeah, 3 fathers is also great. Yeah, which is only possible if you can add one line about this speciality of the triplet which you are talking about. Say 3 worlds. 3 worlds we can experience only now in the confluence stage. Next. So that is a
Triple
specialty.
light. Triple light. Me, my Baba, and my Bap Tata.
Yeah, that is also there. That also we can experience only in conferences. So special conferences is very special.
3 fathers.
Yeah, that has been, I think. Acha, okay. Yeah, 3 fathers. Okay.
Trinetri.
Yes. 3 Netri.
Three
Trikaldashi.
Atma Paramatma. Atma.
Yeah, Trikaldarshi. Yes. Yes. Atma,
Atma
Paramatma
Paramatma
and
drama.
Rama.
yes. It's basically the 3 tilaks. The sister 3 tilaks. In Amrit Villa, we take 3 tilaks, na? First is Baba, Atma, Baba, and Rama. So these are the 3 triplet.
3 point.
Yes. This is
Brahma
symbolized Baba. Yeah. And of course, Brahma Baba and children also, if they attain that stage. Yes.
3 times Om Shanti. That is giant.
Yeah.
3 mounts which we wear.
Yeah.
Corporeal, incorporeal, angelic.
Yes, yes. 3 worlds mein aa gaya. Yes, it has come. Yeah. Then mind, intellect, and sanskars.
Sanskars.
Okay. Yes. Then that's all. There would be definitely there will be many more of them, but as of now we'll shift. There are 3 takht also, 3 thrones which Baba spoke about in Sakar Murli.
Yes.
That is, one is a
Akal Takht.
throne, yeah, and that heart throne, Dil Takht, and the
Raj.
throne in between the eyebrows, that is the corporeal world, and Akal Takht is the subtle world, and Dil Takht also in the subtle and these worlds.
Today, Baba spoke of nourishment, happiness, and precious. 3 things.
Yeah, that is a triplet. Very nice. Very nice. So now come to switch over to number 4.
Subjects, 4 subjects.
Yeah,
Sustenance.
GYDS.
4 dhams.
4 yugas. 4 yugas.
Yeah. So the 4 subjects,
Sorry.
Gyan, Yog, Dharana, and Seva. Then 4
Dham. 4
dham.
dham.
Very nice. 4 dham. Which are these?
Generator, obstructor, destruction.
No,
There
that
is
will come in
3.
the triplet. Yeah, that will come in the triplet.
4 yugs.
Yeah. 4 yoga.
चारों दिशाएं.
4 pillars. Yeah, 4 directions. 4 pillars of Raj Yoga.
ज्ञान
Yes.
योग धारणा सेवा ना.
Yeah, and there are 4 pillars also. The Gyan, Yog, Dharana, Seva. These are
Yes.
4 subjects. There are 4 pillars of Raj Yoga. Anybody can
Yes.
tell?
Sang, satsang,
Done.
food,
Sattvic food.
knowledge, daily knowledge,
Hmm.
and purity.
And brahmacharya, yeah, purity. So
4 sides of children's.
4. So can you elaborate on this, please?
4 Baba used to tell when in the Milan time regularly, like 4 sides of children's I am meeting, like
चारों ओर
अच्छा,
के.
Oh, okay,
Charo
4.
orke.
Okay. Charon. Okay, got it. Then switching over to number 5.
स्वरूप.
Srishti
Yeah.
Chakra,
Very
5
nice.
yug,
5 yug also, and 5 vices on which we control them, we transform them.
5 Pandavas.
Yeah. 5 Pandavas. 5. Anything else? 5.
The first 5 vices, Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobha, Moha.
Yeah. The first 5 vices also there. Yes. Okay. So
प्रकृति के 5 तत्व.
yeah. Prakriti. Very nice. So Baba has said in the Murli that all the 5, 1 to 5, when we count and when we go into the depth of these numbers, we get the entire knowledge emerging in an interesting way, in an entertaining way. That's how knowledge gives not only the income, but also the entertainment. So
Brother,
this-
how we take Shiv Shakti, 2 into 1 or 1? Shiv Shakti.
Shiv Shakti will be 1, I believe. That's
Because there are
It's
2,
a-
Shiva and Shakti, 2 souls are there.
yeah,
No, but
2
the-
souls are there, but they are 1. They are like a mind form. It's how you experience that state. It will be, and that will depend whether you take it as 1 or 2. If you feel lost in love, Magan Avastha, then you are 1. And if you, for a moment, you see Shiv differently and you yourself differently. I mean, it's all about the stage, the experience. You can take it either way also. Om Shanti. So now I'll just one more question I'll put across so that for the benefit of the churning, one last 1 or 2 minutes. See, what are the benefits of the power of tolerance? What are the benefits?
Then only they can hold the sword of drama. They can be detached observer.
Yes.
So they can remain content and happy.
Yes, yes, yes. All these are the benefits. Any other benefit which your sister has missed out?
Acceptance
Any other sister would
become
bring up?
Difficult
acceptance
task
of
Babita?
becomes easy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
makes it. Sorry, say again. Makes it easy.
Yeah, difficult task becomes easy.
Becomes easy. Very nice. Any other brother, sister? Kindly.
If I have
Let love.
tolerance, I can hold the drama like a shield in front of me and no one can attack me.
Yeah,
Drama I can use as a shield.
yeah, yeah. The power
With the
comes
power
to
of
hold the.
with the
Yeah,
power of
yeah.
tolerance, there will be a lot of peace and happiness and love throughout everywhere.
Okay. So, how do you think we can develop this power of tolerance in our life? In what what kind of method Baba has described to develop this
Let
power of tolerance?
let go everything.
Hmm.
Being detached observer.
Nothing new.
Detached observer is the offshoot of power of tolerance. But how to develop the power of tolerance? Nothing
By
new is
looking,
also a drama shield.
yeah, by looking at the worldly drama and understanding that if a person is doing something, it may be just a weakness, and looking at it at a vibrational level with love so that you can tolerate and actually genuinely, not just for the sake of tolerating, you genuinely accepting that this is the way it is, and you can move on. But also along with this, it's important to have sorry, the power of discrimination.
Yeah, yeah.
What to tolerate and what not to.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, my
Again,
throat is bad.
you have come, sister, very nicely, but you have come very close to it, but not at that accurate thing. With I mean, you are quite close. Anybody else?
Silence, being in silence.
To be tolerant, to
Anyone?
know about the person in depth, in deep.
Yeah, you have used one keyword, but still not
Long, long time.
described it.
Then those who are tolerant go into the depth, and through the depth they are able to attain many powers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is little close.
Going power of
Depth
churning.
of ocean.
Most
Yeah.
important that everybody is a pure soul in the original form. So that helps you also to
Yes, yes. All
tolerate.
of you have
Yeah.
actually, sister,
Yeah.
indirectly given the correct answer. Anyone else also like to attempt?
So if we
But
are in the stage of Jagatamba, so how easily we can accept? We are tolerating the mistakes of our children, but of that not
yes,
of
yes.
neighbors. So we have to make our, so it will be easy. Jagatamba. So
Very
everyone
nice.
is
So
one.
there are two aspects. One is the power of churning the knowledge, which Baba says, no, 1 to 5, do the
Mm.
churning. The entire knowledge is there within 1 to 5. So knowledge, the churning, deep churning, and second is Shiv Shakti, which you said Jagdamba, Shiv Shakti, being Shiv Shakti. Then automatically that power of tolerance will emerge, and power of tolerance, there are so many offshoots, there are so many benefits of power tolerance. That power will again help us to go in deep, analyze it, any aspect very deeply, and so many benefits Baba has given, no? Power of tolerance. So the knowledge is the source, yatharth knowledge, and being considering yourself to be in oneness with Baba, that Shiv Shakti. As per the Murli, because the flow of the Murli is that way. No? Baba first told us the source and then told us about the power tolerance. Power tolerance comes from that first initial part of the Murli. So that's my viewpoint. Probably anyone would like to share on that, and then we'll have a 1 minute meditation. Just one last question. If what are the 3 phases of carrying out a duty or a task? 3 phases.
Are you speaking of the Trimurti vision? Creation
Yeah,
of
where
samskaras?
Yeah, where Baba is saying about the aspects of our duty, carrying out duties like speaking more and output less, and the present form is speaking less and outcome more.
Yeah, through the
And
thought.
yeah, future will be through the powerful thoughts that that those Mahavaki, the power of thought. What is the power of thought of a powerful soul? What will it do? What miracle, which in worldly sense it is a miracle, but Baba says it, not miracle. What does Baba say?
No, actually, where Baba says that you'll have such power of thoughts, you'll be able to call some souls, you'll be able to inspire other souls even through your thoughts.
Yes, absolutely. But what is the basis of, there are two bases for that. To achieve
Shrimat,
such a, yeah, perfect.
Shrimat,
And yeah,
remembrance.
and
And
second
use
is, no,
your-
Srimat and something to do with your intellect.
remove the things from.
Clean and clear intellect.
Yeah, clean and clear intellect. Yeah, that's right. Because you have to remove any kind of waste, or your own in kind of thought should be removed. Only Srimat and this clean and clear state of intellect. Then whatever thought is created in the soul will transmit to the other soul and create a picture, just like Baba gave one example. What was that example?
Shaktis will be revealed.
No, one example, worldly example Baba has given of about a television.
Yeah, if you press a button and put on the television, your thought will be here, and on the other person's intellect, a picture will be drawn.
Yes. So we will now switch over to the meditation. Now, 1 minute meditation. We'll reflect on this Murli, the essence of the Murli. So let's all look inwards, deep within, in between the eyebrows. The divine shining star, seated on the heart throne of Baba. The Akal Takht, I, the soul, is in front of Baba, experiencing Baba's unlimited love, purity, peace, happiness, joy, and spiritual powers. All the attainments, which is giving me unlimited happiness, unlimited treasures of knowledge, which is making me powerful, and the nourishment, the divine powers, the energy for life, through the remembrance, constant remembrance of the Supreme, my Father, my Supreme Father, my Supreme Teacher, my Supreme Sadguru. just creating the power of tolerance within me. Unlimited power of tolerance through which I am able to go deep and through churning of every virtue, I am able to realize the value of that virtue and become valuable. I am in this moment Shiv Shakti. I am seeing the memorials of my Shiv Shakti form. I am a living Shiv Shakti, worthy of worship. I am able to create peace amidst peacelessness. People are experiencing peace. Through the place where I am seated. I am at the bottom of the ocean of love, ocean of bliss, ocean of purity, where my intellect is clean and clear. Through the spiritual powers, I am the inspiration to each and every soul around me on this world. And they are also feeling connection with Baba. I am an embodiment of spiritual nourishment, happiness, and treasures. I am Shiv Shakti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om
Thank you.
Shanti. Thank
Om
you,
Shanti.
brother. Beautiful
Shanti,
session.
brother.
Very nice.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Om Bhai.
Thank you,
Thank you to my
Baba.
family. See you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.